as club fitters that I think, as I said, not promoted enough. I mean, one, for me, you know, a guy might come in wanting to buy something, his heart's set on it, and I have to be the poor oak to tell him, you know, this isn't the right thing for you based on the way you swing. And if you go through the process and show him and explain why it's not the right thing, you're preventing him from buying something that, you know, he might have wasted money on. And then the poor oak, you know, buys it off the shelf, comes back like 2 months later, and he's like, oh, I can't hit these things. You know, can you help me see what the problem is? Well, first of all, and then we go into the whole fitting reasons why. So we can prevent people from making maybe a bad buy and wasting money in a way, which is a good thing, I think. Another scenario might be a good fitter very well could possibly save you money in some cases. You know, it's not always about recommending the latest and greatest and the most expensive. A good fitter is going to be open and honest with the guy, and you know, so an example might be the guy, you know, he thinks you know, the latest driver is going to work for him, but maybe we go get an older model head and put a good shaft in it, and it comes in, you know, 30% cheaper, and it works better, and we actually compare and test it. So we hit the latest and greatest, then we go get last year's model and put a good shaft in it. Price is still cheaper than the latest and greatest, but it performs better, and he saves a little bit of money. So, you know, that's another scenario that I feel, you know, as fitters we can, you know, help out someone and just give some solid advice. If a guy does come in and he's price conscious, you know, you can feel, obviously people don't say it out straight, they don't want to like make you feel, you know, or bad that they don't maybe earn enough money. It's got nothing to do with that. I just want to give him the right club at a price point that he feels comfortable with, and you know, that he's confident with. So obviously we don't, I mean, the worst thing you can say is, how much you want to bet? How much you want to bet? You know, it's nothing to do with that. We're actually supposed to figure that out by the signs and signals he gives us. So another scenario, you know, why fitting I think is a good option, regardless of whether it's a 56 handicap or a scratch. Also during the fitting, if he's never done a fitting before, 25 handicap, you know, common one, 18 degrees, I'm exaggerating, out to in, big slice, and you know, I know the end of the result of the fitting, I know it, but he needs to see it. So, you know, I'll give him his driver, 50-meter slice. I'll give him the latest and greatest, different shafts, 7 different shafts, 7 different heads, 7 different lofts, draw bias, everything we can think of. End of the fitting, it's still a 70-meter slice or 50-meter slice. Oak looks at me and he's like, I think I maybe need lessons.